Hello class, welcome to week 1 of Psych 617, Transitions to Work and Career. So as always, make sure you check the announcement page when you come into class. This is where I post my communication with you about what's going on this week, what to expect, just tidbits here and there. So make sure you check that. Then let's look at week 1. What are we going to be covering this week? So in regards to textbook, we're going to be looking at chapters 1 and 2 in the Zunker text. And make sure that you read it, as the readings are going to be essential for you to understand the different things that are talked about in the discussion boards throughout your theme papers and in your final paper. So those are the readings for the class. And then there's a little bit of a caveat down here to just prepare for things. To visit the NCDA website, the link is right here, and start to become familiar with what's on the website. There's several different theme papers that revolve around looking at the website and specific sites on the website. Talks about reviewing the library and research guide that's posted on the course information page. It's also posted right here to help you with your theme papers and your final draft paper, your term paper that's due at the end of week 7, and to start looking at the final paper and thinking about the final paper. What's graded this week? Well, you have your Theme 1 paper that I'll talk about in a little bit, and then there's 2 discussion boards. The first discussion board is listed down here, and you'll also find it on the discussion board page. In regards to what's due, the prompt is listed up here. It's important that you note that you're going to need to have 2 peer-reviewed references in your initial prompt. So one is to be not from the textbook, but you need to have 2, so there should be an outside reference as well. And then down here it talks about specifically what is needed for your main post to make sure you answer the questions and to have it listed as 1 and 2, well, for the 1 and 2 if there's different area numbers, and to make sure that the 2 peer-reviewed references, one of not being the text. If you post the information correctly, you have at least 5 sentences, and you submit it on time, which is Thursday by midnight for the initial post, you will receive up to 10 points. Then you need to respond to at least 2 peer posts Sunday by midnight. And again, these should be something of substance, something that engages in the discussion, that adds to the discussion, not just thank you or I agree, great point. It needs to add to the discussion, and then you can receive up to 5 points for each of those posts. So each week you have a discussion board, and it's worth 20 points for the weekly discussion board. There's a rubric that's on the course information page that discusses these boards as well a little bit further. Now, the second discussion board is up here. This is your introduction. You are to complete a video self-introduction that discusses where you live, information about who you are, your family, pets, occupation, your goals for the course, where you're at in the program, career goals, and then also any particular career counseling interest that you have. This is due Sunday by midnight and is worth 30 points. So if you go to the discussion board right here, you will see the intro forum. I did create a Screencast-O-Matic, well, the CII did, for you to review if you want to use Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I use for all of my announcements, and this video will show you how to do that. And then discussion board 1's listed here as well with the different prompts and the instructions for the discussion board 1. So that is due this week, 2 discussion boards. And then finally, you have a theme paper this week. The first 4 weeks, you're going to see theme papers. Now with the theme paper, you need to get on the Cursive website, which is located up here. There's a sample report up there as well. And with the website, you are going to visit the website and complete the free assessment. You want to reflect on your experience about the assessments of findings, and it's a 5-page paper in APA format. So there's a title page for 1 page, an abstract page is the 2nd page, 2 pages of content, and then a reference page. So those are your 5 pages. You need to have at least 2 peer-reviewed references, 1 which is not the text. So 5 pages, title page, abstract, 2 pages of content, and then the reference page. It's due Sunday by midnight of this week, and again, late papers might have a 5-point reduction. It talks down here as to how it should be titled. Yeah, but basically you're visiting the website, you're reflecting on your experience, the findings, and a summary. So that's what's due this week. The 2 discussion boards, the theme paper, and to just prepare for the rest of the class. I think that's all you need to know at this point if you want to start looking ahead at the Week 7 paper, feel free to do that. It's a larger paper that really starts to combine everything in this class that you've learned. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm here to help you, to support you. I'll be posting weekly announcements like this every week to guide you along the way, and posting in between as well. I will see you soon. I look forward to our time together.